A man sat by his late wife's grave for 60 years. His heart longed to join her sooner. But who could have known? The woman he cherished all his life was now cuddling with another man on a swing. She even mocked him as utterly foolish. It turned out she had faked the cliff accident with the driver back then, but the man believed it completely. He vowed never to marry again. He even transferred most of his company shares to his two sisters as compensation. From then on, the family comfortably enjoyed the fruits of his hard work. The man faced his final moments filled with regret and resentment. Then, in the next moment, he was reborn at the time when his wife had faked her death. His sisters-in-law were still morally pressuring him, claiming he must not marry anyone else. They said it was better to endure unhappiness for the sake of family. But the next moment they, just like before, pulled out the share transfer agreement, urging him to give them half the shares. This time around, the man looked at their hypocritical faces, his heart filled only with cold hatred. She spoke coldly, since Shin Ji-ma is dead, all the shares he handled must be returned to the company. The two sisters were stunned on the spot, but the man didn't bother to explain. He prepared the documents to close his wife's account. Ji-ma just left, and you're already taking back his shares? Shouldn't you give them to us? The man ignored their complaints. He left without looking back. He quickly gathered all the materials to close the account. Just as the staff was about to stamp the papers, the two rushed over hurriedly. They ordered him firmly not to stamp it. Seeing this, the man could only laugh. They were just childhood brides his father brought home from the orphanage. He had treated them wholeheartedly, but they showed no gratitude. Instead, they treated him like a fool. Apply respect and address me as young Master Jing. You need to know your place. Call me young Master Jing. Then, the man handed the documents to the staff for stamping in person. The two sisters-in-law could only watch helplessly as their sister's account was closed. Just as the man finished closing the account and was about to leave, one sister-in-law suddenly received a call from the wife. What? You said your ID was cancelled? You're stuck at the east exit and can't leave the country. Hearing their conversation, the man felt a surge of satisfaction. But little did they know, his reckoning was just beginning. He publicly announced he would hold a formal betrothal ceremony for his deceased wife. This decision shocked his two sisters. GMO just left, and you're already publicly betrothing a wife? Are you trying to make him rest in peace? Your background may be better, but your character is worse than the family driver. Besides us orphans you raise, who outside would want to marry you? Before they could finish, a man slapped them, showing they had no right to question his decision. Seeing his firm stance, the two sisters naively thought he was trying to force them to marry him. You don't even respect the yuan, they said, then stormed off angrily. Not long after, their father heard about the public betrothal. He immediately recommended a suitable candidate. The man looked at the familiar face in the photo. His emotions swirled. She was the only one who cared for him in his previous life when he was down and out. The only nameless, unacknowledged person who cared for him all his life. He decided to make up for all he owed her this time. He immediately headed to the airport to bring home his true bride.